Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about Babylon and Mystery Babylon and some of the characteristics of Babylon. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is a little bit here in Jeremiah 7:23. There's really no religion. The Bible never calls us to go join a group of people on a Sunday and give 10% to those people and call it a church or anything like that. That was never called. In fact, we're supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, and that's actually our Shabbat. And so when people think of the Jews today, the Jews are not God's chosen people. The people in the land of Israel are a whole bunch of imposters. They don't belong there. They are not following God's commands. And if you want to know really what you should be doing instead of a religion, it says over and over and over, if you obey my commands, and that's in the Torah, that's Genesis through Deuteronomy. If you obey my commands, you will be my people. That's the whole point of this entire system, is that we're supposed to be obeying a greater creation, somebody who's bigger than us. And so in Jeremiah 7:23, which is not the Torah, but it's a great book. And it says, but I gave them this command, obey me, and I will be your God, and you will be my people. Walk in obedience to all I command you, that it may go well with you. And so when you're talking about this, how do you become saved, or how do you become God's people? Well, when you call upon the name of our Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Christ, that is acknowledging the Son of God, and that's where it begins. That is the path. But after that, we're called to obey commandments. And so the commandments are simple ones. It's things like don't eat the blood, don't marry your sister, don't have sexual relations with your inner family, things like this, common sense things. People are like, oh, you're under the old law, you're under the chains of bondage. But it's not the chains of bondage. What it is, it's obedience. It's a resume. Are you willing to follow our Creator? Are you willing to obey commands? It's a test. We're being tested. This is what this life is all about. Is it a test? Will we follow our Creator, or will we follow the devil or the world, essentially? And it's about obedience. So this is where this begins. So I want to take us into a little bit about Mystery Babylon. So this is going to be the first part of this, and I'll close here, and then we'll go into Mystery Babylon. So this is essentially, who are we supposed to be? What religion are we supposed to be? At the end of the day, if you follow God's laws, statutes, and commands, you would be called an Hebrew, a Hebrew. You wouldn't be called a Baptist, a Catholic, a Muslim. You wouldn't be called any of that. If you believe the God of the Bible, Yahuwah, I am, we would be called Hebrew. We would be called Hebrew if we're following his laws, statutes, and commands. So with that, I'm out. Much love.